Hi friends, I'm back today with a video on a brand that I have not had a chance to try before today, and I have got to say, whew, this did absolutely not disappoint at all. And I'm kind of like, should I prolong this and do another look with it? Because holy shit, it's really good. Okay, you guys, I've tried to say this like 20 times, and I've tried to say it like at a normal pace, but for some reason, I cannot say, it's like a tongue twister to me. So the brand that we are talking about today is Wicked Widow Beauty. And the palette that we were talking about is the Scissorhands palette. And oh my gosh, like, first off, okay, hang on. Here's the box. It matches the palette. And if you have ever seen Edward Scissorhands, you're going to love this because I feel like they absolutely nailed it. I've been talking about this palette because I really wanted it when it came out for months now. But at the time I was moving, and you guys know that my budget has been very tight, and so I'm only buying stuff when I'm selling stuff, which is usually the case for me anyway, but now it's even more like, you know, there is no like, oh, surprise, you get this. No, there is only... there's only when you sell something you get to buy something. So I was so excited to finally be able to pick this up when they did a restock. This is the packaging. And I just feel like the artwork is incredible. They did such a good job. I'm really excited about it. And it's funny to me because I actually didn't even watch Edward Scissorhands until like 2 or 3 years ago. It's crazy to me because so many of my friends love this and I just never got a chance to watch it. And I cried my eyes out. Not even gonna lie. Am I weird? Did anybody else think it was super sad, but sweet, but great, but sad? Just curious. Just putting it out there. I want to know what anybody else has to say about it. But this is what the palette itself looks like. And when you open it up, the most incredible color story is on the inside. Here's the thing with theme palettes. I am normally not a fan of them. Like when somebody does a take on a movie or a character, I feel like a lot of the times it is not good. And this is not the case with this. I feel like they nailed it. Like, look at every shade in here. I'm in love. I really am in love. I think it's beautiful. They did a fantastic job. And I was quite excited to get it. So I didn't say this, but the palette is $42. It did ship fairly quickly. I had to wait a long time because the mail is the mail is the mail, and the mail sucks. And they accidentally sent it to like the wrong state, and it finally made its way back to me, which I was very happy to see. But I finally got it in my hot little hands. I think it is beautiful. The only thing I will say is that these do have a smell. They smell kind of like, I don't know if it's the packaging or the shades themselves, but it smells kind of chemically. Maybe it's the glue. It might be the glue holding them down. When I put it on my eyelids, I didn't notice anything. So just putting it out there. If you smell something, it's probably just the packaging or possibly the glue underneath it. But oof, I'm loving it. I really am like, should I do another look? But I did use a lot of the colors in here. I really want to use it because I really want to use it again. But the colors that I would use would probably be like this red, this shifty blue to red kind of shade up here. I wonder if you guys are seeing, there we go. Burgundy more than red. It reminds me, those shades remind me a little bit of that Makeup Geek and Manny palette. But I don't care. I want to use it. I want to put it on my eyeballs. Maybe I'll do a poll. If you guys want to see one look or two, possibly I'll do that. Or maybe I'll just do a little look that I throw onto my reels. Who knows? But in any case, as far as quality goes, the mattes, fantastic. They worked really well. The metallics, the multi-chromes. I'm sorry. I'm really on one right now. But they were so good. I'm really hyped on it. I really hope that they do another restock of it because I feel like they just nailed it with this. I was so happy to get it. I think that if you like these colors, if you like Edward Scissorhands, that you will be happy to have this in your collection. I cannot wait to swatch this for you guys and show you this eye look, and then I'll come back at the very end with my final thoughts, but you probably already know what they are. It is called Edward. Alright, so that is not swatching the best, but I promise it works really, really well. That's kind of like a slightly blue undertoned blackish gray shade. It's called Kim. Ooh. That shade is gorgeous, and you guys are not seeing it nearly as impressive as it is. So it's kind of, it reminds me a little bit of Electric Unicorn from Give Me Glow. It's like this green and blue with purple and pink. It's gorgeous, and gold. And you guys are not seeing it. I'm not sure if that's gonna help. Next shade is called Inventor. And that's a beautiful kind of gray tone green shade called Ice Sculpture. And you guys are seeing a vibrant blue shade, but it does have a hint of purple to it. Really very pretty. First shade in the second row is called Unusual. Oh, that's gorgeous. So this is kind of a quintessential maroon to blue with a purple as well. It's gorgeous. Shade is called Sugar Cookies. My voice totally cracked. And that's a really nice peachy shade that's very similar to the color of my skin. Snow Angel. Okay, so you guys are only seeing like the brilliant teal kind of shade, but it does also go blue and purple. It is so gorgeous. Shade is called Castle. Okay, I don't know why some of these are swatching so strangely because they're picking up really nicely on my finger and they worked really well when I used them. But in any case, that's like a really nice charcoal brown shade. Next row is called Creation. And that is a gorgeous forest green shade. Again, I'm not sure why these are swatching like this when they work so well. Hold Me. And that's a really beautiful kind of gray undertoned silver shade. Shade is Blending. And that's a really nice kind of like slightly purple toned red shade. The next shade is called Incomplete. Ooh, and that's a beautiful kind of lime green shade. A little bit of gold, gorgeous. The first shade of the last row is called Scissorhands. And that's a beautiful cerulean blue that definitely goes a deeper blue when you move it around. Topiary. This is a really nice light green called Suburbia. And that's a gorgeous light blue that has like a silvery flip to it. The last shade is called Goodbye. And this is another that's swatching like this. Weird. I'm not sure why these are not swatching the best. The mattes are swatching very strangely, but I can tell you they perform extremely well on the eye with a brush. So I don't know if it's just finger oils on fingers, even though that would be really weird because I always wash my hands before I swatch anything. I can tell you this, the pan is extremely dry and maybe slightly waxy. So, hang on. Okay, so here's the palette. I'm gonna put it back here. Here's my finger. As you can see, it's clean. I have cleaned it off with rubbing alcohol. There is a hard pan in here, and same with this one and this one and this one and a little bit this one. I think that this is probably like one of those formulas that's a little bit like Menagerie, where you just cannot swatch it. You shouldn't swatch it. Not that you can't, you just shouldn't swatch it with your fingers. There's quite a few of them out there that are like that. But like when I'm picking it up on my finger, it's very patchy. So I'm going to try really hard to pick up a lot. And it doesn't give me any more, but hopefully I'm going to I'll try and zoom it so you guys can see. It is an extremely hard pan. And it's just not swatching well. I just went and grabbed a brush and it picked up immediately on my brush. So, but I will say this is the driest part of my arm. Never put down any kind of primer or anything like that. I would not blame the eyeshadow. I just think it's not a formula you should pick up with your fingers. Use it on your eyes only. Use a brush. This is the whole Scissorhands palette. Alright, you guys, I am back. So, first things first, this is the packaging, and when it comes to packaging, they nailed it. Not like they were okay, no, they freaking knocked it right out of the park. Like, I think I said the word like 6 times in the last 5 seconds because I was so excited about it. It definitely encompasses the whole feel of Edward Scissorhands in my opinion, and I thought they did a great job. This palette was $42. It did ship really quickly, so I was happy about that. When you open it up, I'm terrible at opening up palettes for some reason. When you open it up, this is the color story. I keep looking in the monitor at it, so I'm sorry, but oof, look at it. Isn't she beautiful? Like these flips, and you guys aren't even seeing them all, but these right here are very like blue to purple. This one right here, oh my gosh, kind of like that, like cerulean to a deeper blue. I'm really, really enamored with this palette. They did a great job with this color story. I feel like it was very on point for the movie and the character, and I feel like that is rare when it comes to a theme like this. So I was truly happy to get my hands on it. I definitely think if they do a restock, you should pick it up if you are at all drawn to this color story, but I don't know if they are. I hope that they do, but I can't make any promises. However, if you see it secondhand, I would still grab it secondhand. I'm just saying. In any case, I definitely think that they did a fantastic job with this palette. I can't wait to see what else they come out with, because if it's anything like this, I'm 100% gonna snatch it up. In any case, I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. If it was, maybe my voice literally just cracked. If it was, leave a comment down below. Maybe let me know if you've picked this up, if you want to pick it up, what your thoughts are on it, and maybe give this video a thumbs up. And I hope that everybody is staying safe and well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!